Charl looked down at Prax from the top of the mule's broad back and tried not to hate him.
There, that's not so bad, right?
His soothing tone was either meant for her or the mule. She couldn't tell which.
Now what? She asked through gritted teeth. Keep your eyes focused, straight ahead, right between his ears. Now give him a little nudge with your heels.
Prax stood at the mule's head, holding onto its rope halter. He was bundled against the late autumn chill, wearing a thick wool coat and a scarf around his neck. He'd been different ever since they left the cave. Charl didn't know if it was relief from shedding the secrecy behind who he really was that had allowed him to assume a new confidence, or if it was her changed perspective that made him seem different in her eyes. Either way, she marveled that someone like him had come into her life and then decided to stay. Charl tapped the animal's broad sides with her boots. Nothing happened.
A bigger nudge than that.
He doesn't want to move.
So make him want to. Kick harder.
She tried again, her heels bouncing off the mule's belly. This time he lumbered forward at a crawl, and the swaying jolt made Charl grip his mane.
It's okay. Just relax. Try to feel the rhythm instead of fighting against it.
Prax's voice held the bright sound of someone holding back laughter. How do I control him? Charl called over her shoulder. The mule plodded over the frosted ground toward Prax's stable, getting perilously close to the fence. Charl squeaked and lifted her right leg so it wouldn't get pinned against the rough pine logs. The shift in her balance made her sway, and she panicked, lost her grip, and slid unceremoniously off the mule's back. Prax caught her before she hit the ground, and she blushed with mortification. The skin around his eyes crinkled with amusement.
You weren't kidding when you said you didn't know how to ride. I thought you were exaggerating, but you've really never done it before, have you?
Prax was still holding her, even though she'd found her feet. It made her a little breathless, in spite of her annoyance. They'd been friends for 2 years, and even though she'd tried not to, she'd fallen for his unique ability to be simultaneously annoying and irresistibly attractive. And she'd fallen hard. Her cheeks flamed. Is this a good time to tell you how much I dislike you? His eyes gleamed, and he tightened his grip.
Is that so? I could have sworn you were a tiny bit fond of me.
His face was inches from hers, and her heart raced at his nearness. She fought a smile, refusing to surrender to his charm. Fond is a stretch. I'm fond of my copper tea kettle and the stones I heat at night to warm my feet in bed. But you? I'd say I barely tolerate you on a good day.
I see. Well, then maybe I need to warm your bed so your opinion of me will improve.
Charl burst out a laugh and ducked her face against his shoulder. She knew she must be redder than the last of the maple leaves edging the woods behind his house.